Hey, what is up guys? This is Mo. Welcome to the channel. Today I'm going to be reviewing the SteelSeries Prime wireless gaming mouse. I unboxed this a couple of weeks ago on the channel and I've been using it ever since, and I'm really excited to tell you what I think about it. Now as usual, all the links to this mouse and everything in my setup is down in the description if you want to check it out after this review. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Alright guys, so let's go over what you're going to get inside the box first. You're going to get the mouse itself, a USB-C dongle for your wireless connection, a nice high quality braided USB-C cable, and a USB-C to USB-C adapter. Now there's no USB-A adapter in here, and this is the first decision that I questioned while reviewing this product. So the USB-C format for this wireless dongle is a weird decision for me. I would have just rather seen a USB-A dongle because most PCs have USB-A ports, but not all PCs have USB-C ports. And if this is made for laptops in mind, then this sticks out like a sore thumb from the side of my laptop. As you can see, this is probably 3 times the size of a normal wireless dongle. So this doesn't really work out that well for a laptop either. Now, if you do not have a USB-C port on your computer, you're going to be using this adapter here. So you'll plug in the dongle on one side, and then you'll plug in the cable on the other side. And this is what you're going to have to deal with if you don't have a USB-C port to plug it directly into. Alright, so in terms of the build quality, the Prime Wireless absolutely delivers. You have an amazing matte soft coating on the outside here, and it feels really solid with no flexing or creaking anywhere. The PTFE stock feet are absolutely amazing. They're ahead of the ones on the competing mice because they're not thin, as you can see from the side profile here. Now, it weighs in at 80 grams with the perfect weight distribution, which is the sweet spot for a lot of people. It's nice and light, but it doesn't feel like a toy in the hand. Now this charges through USB-C from the top here, so all you USB-C fanatics are going to be really happy with the charging method here. Alright, so now let's talk about the shape here. So unlike its ambidextrous rivals like the Razer Viper Ultimate and the Superlight here, which are ambidextrous or the same on both sides, the SteelSeries is designed to be a right-handed ergonomic mouse. But this is where it gets interesting. In my hands, it doesn't feel very ergonomic. Now, while I do admit that it is really comfortable to hold in a palm or sort of a relaxed claw grip, its edges just don't meet the shape of my hand very well. I notice this most when I'm gaming and I come to lift the mouse. The right side here tends to slip a bit. So compared to a real ergonomic mouse like this Razer Pro Click, this shape doesn't feel as ergonomic, so it feels like they compromised the shape a bit here to make for this edgy, cool looking design all around, while this ergonomic mouse is really round or like an egg shape all around. Hey guys, if you're enjoying the video so far, don't forget to smash the like button, and if you aren't subscribed to the channel yet, then do me a favor, hit that subscribe button with notifications on. That's the best way to keep up with the video uploads and support the channel. Now let's get back to the review. And now onto the switches. So the Prime Wireless has some really cool magnetic optical switches. The response times here are fantastic, and because they are optical, they actuate very quickly and are rated for 100 million clicks. Now what's really unique here is that SteelSeries has added magnets in the switches to snap the switch down consistently every time, no matter how you click it. The Prime Wireless also has 2 side buttons that are nicely positioned and easy to get to. They don't feel as good as the main switches, but they aren't mushy either. Now the scroll wheel here feels slow and mushy to the press. This is probably my least favorite part of the mouse here, but it's not a huge deal breaker. Now let's do a little sound test here so you guys can hear these switches for yourselves. Alright guys, now on to battery life. So SteelSeries claims that the Prime Wireless has 100 hours of battery life, which is pretty crazy. But in my testing, this wasn't the case. So I found that from full charge to completely empty, it took about 60 hours. So I'm not sure if this is a problem with this specific mouse that I have, or a problem across all the mice, or if it has something to do with the RGB lighting. Now SteelSeries isn't completely clear about that in the claim, but it might have to do with that. So this is just something for you to watch out for if you're going to get this mouse. Now the Prime Wireless comes equipped with an 18,000 dpi sensor, which is extremely accurate, and tracking here is fantastic across my glorious ICE mousepad. With a 1000Hz polling rate, the wireless performance is also excellent. There is no delay or stutter here, and you can expect the performance and reliability to be on par with a wired mouse. Now the DPI can be switched through the software or the button located at the bottom of the mouse here. I would have rather seen this button located at the top for on-the-fly DPI switching, but this is not a big deal. The engine software from SteelSeries is a breeze to use. You can easily set DPI settings, change the color in the 1 RGB zone on the mouse here, and the software also lets you control some smart features in the mouse, like a power saving feature where the RGB only works when you're not moving the mouse, which is really smart in my opinion. Alright, now with all that out the way, let's talk about how it actually feels to use this mouse. In everyday performance, in things like work, editing videos, and general use, the Prime Wireless is going to do quite well. The comfortable shape and crisp switches make it easy to work or edit videos for long hours. And although the battery doesn't hit the 100-hour claim for me, 60 hours is still enough to go a few days without a charge. Now for gaming use, the Prime Wireless brings a lot to the table. Although the shape is not my favorite, there's still a lot of positive points to talk about. The sensor is really accurate and flicking onto targets feels absolutely great. The stock PTFE feet are not as thin as other rivaling mice and feels really nice to glide across the mousepad. The switches are fantastic and deliver a really consistent click and feel really responsive, and the weight is also just right. So in many ways, this mouse has me torn. If the shape works for you, then this is going to be a great mouse, no doubt. But if it doesn't, then maybe look for a different mouse here. Alright, so overall guys, the Prime Wireless is not a bad mouse, but it doesn't beat my main mouse for myself, which is the Logitech Superlight. The main reason is going to be the shape. This is going to be a hit or miss depending on your hand shape and grip type. And also, the battery is a bit underwhelming in my testing. So that's all for the Prime Wireless gaming mouse. Thank you guys so much for watching this review. If you liked the video, don't forget to smash the like button as well as subscribe with notifications on. That's the best way to keep up with the video uploads and support the channel. So have an awesome day guys. I'll see you guys next time.